what's the point?
Minute fucking me.
Okay, it's been a while, like, I don't know, 4 months after the last video, and also 4 months since part 1. I mean, though short I did pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So now it's time to finally make the second part of emo. So if you haven't seen part 1 yet, you should go ahead and watch it before you watch this, of the world of emo. And I hope I can make this a trilogy. In the last video, I talked about musics, styles, and clothing of emo wears. Now I'm still gonna talk about music and say random and misc things in this video. Okay, if you were bored in class and you started doodling on your notebook or a piece of paper and pass note, then the teacher suspends you for that. But emos doodle symbols in their arm, especially at the wrist, like cracked hearts, stitches, skulls, and even a pentagram. And it's annoying that over time it's coming off because you're not careful and you have to redraw it. If you were to buy edgy and dark clothing, your go-to is obviously Hot Topic and Spencer. Which, if you don't live in the Western, then go fuck yourself. If you were live in the East, then Tribal, what you only got to get edgy clothes, but you can buy online, so that's a win-win for everyone. I have drawn like scratches and bite marks using red and black pen on my arms, and then my teacher would saw it and she was like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And I was like, "It's just a drawing." And she was like, "Oh, okay." You might think that I would just listen to the genre I said in part 1, but no, I still listen to other songs besides rock and metal. I mean, those Has Been No Tell are such bangers. And I started listening to it, and it's not like I listened rock in my entire life, but no, I had different phases of music genre back then. The first one was pop, obviously, would you not guess, all kids would do. And let me tell you, I idolize Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's right. I idolize him before I idolize Garrett Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. Then after that, I was into hip hop. Pretty much just Eminem and Kanye West I listened to. And that's pretty much how I learned about swear words, well, especially in YouTube. Speaking of YouTube Music. And I think this has to be the one of the weirdest one I had. You know, those video game one from Random Encounter, JT Music, even Aaron Ace Fresh, and till now, rock, which you'll think is pretty obvious. So yeah, part 3 then? Well, I finally finished this video in about 4 months in the making, since, you know, life and neglecting it for personal shit. And well, besides that, you guys have been booming on last video of part 1 because you guys loved it so much. I mean over 500 views. That's not sound a lot, but it is my most viewed video besides my short, and yet I still made part 2. And if this video can get the same rate, I would probably do part 3. And I mean, all of you emos and other general viewers pretty much loved it, especially you guys. And yet, summer's around the corner, so that's gonna give me more time to animate and do a lot of content for you guys, since school will be gone for about 4 months. So, and yet I will not be making part 3 just yet. I have to do 2 more other videos that's different from the topic. And yet, guys, if we can reach a higher milestone than what I have right now, I'll be so happy. And yet, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.